Hello everyone, Becca here. I'm gonna make this plan with me. I have this weekly notebook from Moleskine, and I'm decided to make an art journal planner. So the first thing I do here is to add some gesso over the pages to be able to work those pages and add paint, etc. So now I got the delusional paints. I love those. I have been using it like crazy since I got it in Christmas. And I used a wipe to put the paint on it. And then I was gonna use that picture from a magazine, but it was too small for what I want to do, so I decided to draw it. I cannot draw what I see in the picture, but I use the picture to work with the proportions, and at least I try to work with the proportions. Kind of look alike, but it's not a replica. I cannot do a like picture, photo picture of it. And like you see, every time I don't know how to do ears, so I cover with hair every time. I was gonna use that cup of coffee, but at the end I decided not to. I use the Liquitex Heavy Body to cover to the skin, to cover that pink paint. It's amazing. That heavy body paint cover anything you put in the background. It's just amazing. I love it. And then with the other one, I use it to give it a little bit of pinkish color to the skin. And then in the palette, I'm gonna add some brown, some white, and some black to give it some shades to the face. I'm still covering the pink there. Here you go. And then I start adding some shades, working with the nose, with the lips, the chin, and the neck. I add some shades in the neck, more shades in the cheeks, and then I'm trying to make it cheekbones and give it some shades in the eyes and the nose. Then I did the eyebrows, and I'm gonna add more black for the eyebrows and the eyelashes. More shade. I use the black to give it even more shade to the face, give it more dimension. And then I use that blue for the eyes. And then with those mix of colors, the black, the brown, and a little bit of red, I did the hair, and I moved the paint the way they give it some lights in the hair, some areas, and then I add some white to give it some light in the lips. Then I use those stamps to make the divisions, because between the paint and the other stuff it covered the lines. And then I used those old stamps that I have for a long time, make it the month, the days. I didn't put the numbers. I wrote it down, the numbers, because I was done with the stamps. I'm not a stamper, so I did the numbers, the names, and the lines, and that was enough. And what else? And then it needs some more. So I used some of my stencils, and I used the blue for those delusional paints, and then I clean up the stencil on the other side of the paper. Then I add this sticker that have a pretty nice message, and then I doodle around the sticker. It was too empty, that space, so I wanted to put something else. Then I add my stuff for the week. You see, I put the numbers of the days, and then with my monthly calendar, I'm putting the stuff I have for this week. It's a pretty relaxing week, like you can see. I'm gonna be working in my preschool with my son, and then I add there my to-do list for the week, and that's it. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you want to